Today we're on location at Loma Del Rio. This is a subdivision of homes in North County, San Diego, in North Oceanside, also known as Creekside Estates. This is located in a triangular area of homes called North Valley. North Valley runs right along Vandergrift Boulevard, and Vandergrift Boulevard takes you right up to the back gate of Camp Pendleton. So if you're a Marine expecting to take orders to Camp Pendleton and you want a nice single-family neighborhood that's not far from base, Loma Del Rio might just be what you're looking for. We've got 244 units here in Loma Del Rio. According to the tax record, we've got 19 unique square footages in this community. 10 of those seem to be the original builder floor plans, with 9 of them being one-offs. Now, this community was built around 1991, 1992, so I'm sure that a lot of those properties had some kind of upgrades or additions over that 33-year period. Not uncommon to find. But what I'd like to do now is take a look around the neighborhood. We've got no HOA, no Mello-Roos, and I am just curious to know what this place looks like on a drive-through. Let's go do it. So here in Loma Del Rio, we've got 244 different units. The median home price here over the last 2 years has been $995,000, just barely under $1 million. The average square footage in this neighborhood is 2573, and these units turn over every 10.41 years. So you may recall the average turnover rate's about 7 to 8 years, so folks are hanging on to these properties a little bit longer than that here. I suspect because we have all 4 and 5 bedroom units in this community with no HOA and no Mello-Roos tax, that probably a good percentage of these are rentals, either originally or after the original homeowners moved on to the next property. When you have large units like this, 4 and 5 bedrooms in a nice clean neighborhood with no HOA, it usually makes for a really great rental property prospect, especially if you're right outside of base. Something to consider. Now, these properties were built between 1991 and 1992, so they're about 33 years old here, getting to the point where they're starting to get a little bit of deferred maintenance, but as long as you keep up with them, you're gonna have a really good place for a long time. Now, the smallest floor plan that they offer in this community is a 4-bed, 2-bath that's just over 2,400 square feet. Of the 2194 units, we've got 11 of those. The 2198 square foot units, we've got 17 of those. The 2237 square foot units, we've got 12 of those. The 2372 square foot units, we've got 31 of those. And then the 2378 square foot units, we've actually only got 2 of those. We've got a 2394 square foot unit, and there's 28 of those. We have a 2563 square foot unit, and there's 19 of those. Those are in the middle beltway of the whole community. We have a 2657 square foot unit. There are 43 of those. And then we also have a 2854, and there are 70 total units of those. That is the most common floor plan throughout the entire neighborhood. Last but not least is our 3204 square foot master of all the plans. There are only 2 of those units in this entire complex. The average square footage here of the lot size is about 11,000 square feet. But it ranges pretty drastically. We go anywhere from 6,000 square feet all the way up to 39,000 square feet. And if you take a look at the topography of this community, you can see why. This whole community runs, let's just say, west by southwest down Douglas Drive, and the south end of the community actually overlooks a large canyon. So all those southern facing homes, or those southern rim homes, they have big backyards behind them and views and a lot of open space. Not necessarily usable backyard spaces, but it gives them a lot of open space. So that probably accounts for that average being pretty high. But the best way to get an idea of what this place looks like, especially in that concern, is to take to the sky. So why don't we take a look and see what it looks like from the top down. All right, we've seen it from the outside in. Now let's take a look from the inside out. What we have here is 5155 Via Mindanao. This is a 4-bed, 2.5-bath home. It's 2 stories with a 3-car garage, and it's sitting at 2657 square feet. Now this is one of 43 units in the whole subdivision. This is the second most common floor plan there is here, so it's gonna make for a really great sample for us. That 2657 is almost perfectly the average square footage for the whole area as well. This is sitting on a 1/4 acre lot. The average for the area is about 11,000 square foot. We have no neighbors behind us, so it's gonna have really great views once we get inside. Now this particular unit was a rental property. Right now it's vacant and staged. So once we go in, we should be able to have a really good glimpse of what it's like to live here without the influence of the way other people have staged their furniture and stuff like that. So we should be able to get a good idea of the floor plan without any restrictions. Really looking forward to this one. Let's go see it. just freaking wow. This place is beautiful. I love this place. Carpet's great, floors are great, color's great, moldings are great, appliances are great, lights great, ceilings, fixtures. Ugh, man, this place feels so good. Oh man. All right, so built in 1991. This puppy just got a price reduction right under $1 million bucks. So it's sitting at $999,000. They actually dropped it by $75K. From what I can understand, it was a recent remodel, so all the stuff you're seeing in here is new. Man, under the median home price in San Diego, over the median square footage, right outside the back gate of Camp Pendleton. Oh, this place is a straight winner. Love it. Yes. Dude, just the view at the front is so pretty. So pretty. Like skylights for days. Well, that's a wrap for Loma Del Rio. Hey, by the time you're watching this video, the property that we've shown today is probably already off the market, and that's okay. There's plenty more that come down the line. If you feel like Creekside Estates or Loma Del Rio is right for you, or you're interested in others like it, our contact info is below. Now before you go, please do me a favor. If you like our content, please consider subscribing or hitting that like button for us. It lets us know we're doing a good job and allows us to keep doing this work for you. If you're moving to the area, if you're transferring here from another state, or you're just trying to make a local move, please also give us a shout. We work 24/7 to find the right home for you. I'm Matt Honeycutt with Home Free Realty. Thanks for watching.